You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about USC quarterback Caleb Williams here in this video. He is the presumptive #1 overall pick in the NFL draft. Now, last night, his USC Trojans actually lost to the Washington Huskies. And before we actually get into that, guys, remember this? Caleb Williams actually made it known that he wanted ownership in a team that actually drafted him. Now, guys, we know that is not going to happen. No NFL player actually owns any ownership in a team. But last night, guys, did he actually do damage to his #1 overall pick draft status? Not because he lost a game, but probably because of his actions after the game, guys. This man was actually on TV crying in his mother's arms. I mean, to me, man, this is an embarrassment, guys. An embarrassment. He's supposed to be a man. This man's supposed to be the #1 overall draft pick, maybe. We have to see what happens. But after looking at this, guys, this is pretty embarrassing right here. Look at this on Breitbart. Embarrassing. Fans react to USC QB Caleb Williams sobbing uncontrollably after loss to Washington. It's not that they lost to Washington. This man goes to his mother and cries. I remember when I was actually playing Little League baseball as a kid. I was a child, okay? The team that I was on was undefeated. We made it all the way to the championship, and we lost. And I remember, man, I actually laid my head on my mother's shoulder, crying. The whole team was crying. You know what she did? She pushed my head off of her shoulder and told me, hey, you better be a man. I believe I was, 8 years old, 9 years old, something like that. I don't remember. But I remember that, man. She did not want me crying. She wanted me to be a man and take it. But this man right here, Caleb Williams, supposed to be going to the NFL. This is a bad, bad look. And he's getting crushed for this, man. The internet is destroying this man. Look at this. USC quarterback and presumptive #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, let go of his emotions in the embrace of family Saturday night after the Trojans' 52-42 defeat at the hands of the Washington Huskies. ESPN lingered on Williams as his body shook from obvious weeping while being held by his mother, who kept a sign over his face so the cameras could not get a look at his face. Yeah. And Dove Kleiman here actually does have the video clip of Caleb Williams crying. Because there's no doubt about it, man. They're not going to the playoffs. They're not going. Okay? But let's watch this clip here of Caleb Williams crying in his mother's arms.
Yeah. Played well.
Look at that. And she's covering up his face.
Did all he could. Just came up a bit short. This is part of the game.
Man, this is weak, man. This is weak. This is a regular season game. And you're crying in your mother's arms. This looks weak, man. Completely weak. Look at the stat line here. 27-36. 4 total TDs. 312 total yards. 8.9 yards per attempt. He had a really good game. Remember Tom Brady in the Super Bowl? Put up a NFL playoff record 505 yards in the Super Bowl against the Eagles. He lost the game. Did you see Tom Brady crying? I mean, this is a huge sign of weakness, man. Weak. I mean, what is he going to do if he actually loses a regular season game? And trust and believe me, man, you're going to lose games in the NFL. It's just a fact. Tom Brady lost the Super Bowl against the Giants, undefeated all the way through the season, to the playoffs. Got to the Super Bowl, lost. You didn't see him crying. I mean, this is weak, man. This is really, really weak. And he's getting mocked here, man. He is getting mocked. Now, some people, saying they respect him. This dude played his heart out, was absolutely gassed at the end of the game and had nothing left. Respect to Caleb Williams. I can't respect a man crying in his mother's arms just because he lost a game. You're not a kid, man. You're not a kid at all. This is weak, man. Look at this here. My estimation of Caleb Williams as a man just fucking plummeted right there. So they're getting to him, man. I done seen Caleb Williams cry like 6 times in my life. And I know this man. Next one here. How it started for Caleb Williams. How it's going. Yeah. And by the way, they show RG3 post right there. We're going to get to RG3. Because he made a post, man. It's pretty pathetic. ESPN sick. Laughed my ass off. They had the camera on Caleb Williams crying like this and they have Bart Simpson right there. Been a tough season for Caleb Williams, according to Barstool Sports. And then a person replies and says, "Are you kidding me? If I'm an NFL team looking at a guy sobbing like a baby, I'm thinking Ryan Leaf." Yeah. Yeah. There's always a chance he's crying because he knows he's going to the Bears. Oh, man. Another one here. No NFL team wants that. I agree. No team should actually wants this. And then they bring up about him wanting partial ownership in the NFL. This is a guy that wants partial ownership of an NFL team. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. Now, RG3 posted this. Of course, RG3 works for ESPN. Says, watching Caleb Williams sobbing with his family after losing a game will break your heart. This young man pours his heart out for his team every time he plays. Any NFL team will be lucky to have him as their QB, and his emotions show how much this game means to him. We get that. But this is not a good look. And the comments are ruthless right here. Ruthless. Let's go and look at some of these here. Right here. Somebody posted a meme here with Charmin, ultra soft, with Caleb Williams right there on the meme. Yeah, with him crying. Let's see here. Let's see another one here. Oh my God, what a snowflake. I wouldn't draft this crybaby in the 7th round, let alone the first pick. Yeah. Let's see here. Looks like he's in Hollywood playing an overdramatic role. Oh, wait. Another one. I'm all for emotion, but this optic of him crying while his mom coddles him is the worst possible look for a leader of men. Exactly. You're proving that you are not a leader. Now, Jason Whitlock replied to RG3's post here and says, wow, I see it just the opposite. Undraftable. He's saying that Caleb Williams is not even draftable. I wouldn't go that far, man, but quarterback is about leadership. And it's pretty clear, man, that Caleb Williams, he can't handle it, man. I mean, you will never, ever see an elite quarterback, I believe, in the NFL crying in his mother's arms like this. You're supposed to be the leader. Man, this is a very, very bad look. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.